Okay, so today's webinar is on holistic beauty, gua sha, and essential oil. So this is a collaboration. I invited Diana actually to join me, a collaboration between both of us. It's our first time. And for me, just a brief introduction. My name is Claryn. I'm a mother of two boys, same as Diana. So my two boys are 3 and 5 years old. So I'm also the founder of the Oiling Place and a certified massage instructor. So I'm passionate in helping moms feel confident and empowered to use essential oils and natural alternatives to support their overall wellness and health. So the reason why I reach out to Diana because part of my beauty routine, I use products that are made of natural ingredients. And I also know that gua sha and like TCM are one of the natural alternatives that I will reach out to. So I know Diana actually provides this service in her beauty salon, and it's also one of her top service that her customer will ask for. So I thought, hey, why not I ask her to join me today and also to share some simple techniques that we can do at home. But I think more complicated techniques, we probably need to then look for her. And I think one-to-one, she will also advise what is more suitable. Okay. So today's content is on essential. I will go through the part on essential oils and safety usage, because essential oils can also be complement in part of our beauty routine, actually in my daily beauty routine, as well as actually using it with gua sha. Okay, and then Diana will share with you the gua sha techniques and what to take note, what to do and what not to do. Okay. So a brief introduction on essential oil. So essential oils are actually concentrated liquid containing volatile aroma compounds, and is distilled from plants. So it can be from any parts of the plants like the flowers, the trees, roots, seeds, even their bushes and shrubs. And it is also known as the blood of the plant. There are many different grades of essential oil in the market that are being produced today, but the brand that I use and trusted is actually Young Living, because I know that this company owns their own farm and also distilleries. So throughout the process, the quality and the standards are actually maintained. So each bottle that they deliver to the customers are actually filled with the highest quality of essential oil. And why I use essential oils, because I know they can support our health and well-being. It can enhance our body performance, synergize the body naturally, and also we can use it to replace toxic chemical products at home. Like even we can use it for cleaning and stuff like that. Okay, some ways to use essential oils. The most commonly known ways are actually aromatically, which people put it in the ultrasonic diffuser, and then you can just diffuse in your room or in your car or anywhere in your office. Another way is to actually just drop 1 to 2 drops of the essential oils on your palm and then rub it and inhale. Okay, so that way you also absorb the essential oils. The other way, the second way, is actually to use it topically. Topically means apply it on your body. So you can actually apply a small amount of essential oil directly on your body, but you have to actually dilute it if your skin is more sensitive. So for this, in my context, I only talk about Young Living essential oils. For other essential oils in the market, I do not know their quality and how they are being distilled in the bottle. So I can't say that their essential oils can be applied. So you have to check with the respective brands that you purchase it from. Okay. And for Young Living essential oils, there are a series classified as food flavoring. These series of essential oils can be added to your cooking method or even to be consumed with food and drinks. Okay. So essential oils and beauty. So I would actually recommend some of the essential oils. Actually, we have quite a lot, like 200-300 essential oils, but these are the ones that are commonly used for beauty. Okay. Okay. But before we go to essential oils, I actually want to emphasize that we will use carrier oils to use essential oil together and apply on our body. So what are carrier oils? Carrier oils are any vegetable, nut or seed oils that are used to help carry the essential oils for use on our body. So it's like a dilution. We don't dilute with water, because if you use water and essential oils on your body, you actually speed up the absorption rate by the skin and may cause more sensitivity to the skin. But carrier oils helps to slow down the absorption rate, and your skin will not be so sensitive to applying essential oils. And I always highly recommend first timer, or if you are using this particular essential oil for the first time on your skin, always try it with a carrier oil first. Okay, and then once you dilute the essential oil, it can be used to be massaged or applied directly to your skin. Okay, majority of the essential oils are too concentrated to be applied directly. And the most commonly, like lavender and tea tree, are the ones with exception that people apply directly. Okay, some carrier oils that I recommend are argan oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, and even the Young Living enhanced B6 vegetable oils. So these oils are suitable for use as a carrier oil. And if you go and Google about it, actually in my first basic 101 skincare class, I did share more information about each carrier oil, the benefits, and some actually contains like antioxidant properties and things like that. But over here, because we are more focused on Gua Sha, so I don't talk too much on the carrier oils, but you can Google about it. Okay, so these are some of the essential oils. So we'll go to the one here first on the top left, lavender. So lavender is commonly is a most common known essential oil. Okay, people usually use for like relaxing and stuff. But for skincare wise, it is commonly used as well because it's suitable for almost all skin types. Okay, then tea tree, it helps reduce the appearance of blemishes. Okay, so we know that like people used to buy like tea tree cream or whatever gel for their pimples and stuff like that. So tea tree itself, it's known for helping reduce the appearance of blemishes. Okay, then copaiba helps healthy facial oil levels. Then frankincense is one of my favorite essential oil for skincare. Okay, it helps to smooth the appearance of fine lines. So I actually use frankincense for and carrier oil. I use argan oil to make it into my beauty serum. So I use this as part of my skincare routine. Okay, then purification helps to soothe the skin. And helichrysum, it's known to rejuvenate your skin. It reduces the appearance of uneven skin texture and tone. Okay, then a few others like rose. Rose is a very high-end, I would say high-end oil, essential oil. It's perfect for dry and aging skin. Okay, then myrrh is also for dry, aging, and chapped skin. Then the other alternative from rose is actually geranium. Okay, geranium helps to promote beautiful, radiant looking skin. So we commonly call geranium like a poor man's rose. So it's the best alternative. Then we have here Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood. It has moisturizing properties, so you can use it to enhance the moisturizing effect. Okay, then Aroma Life. Aroma Life is a blend. It consists of a few oils like ylang ylang. Helichrysum is also inside. It has cypress and marjoram as well. So it's already pre-diluted with sesame oil, and sesame oil is also known as a carrier oil that has antioxidant properties rich in vitamin E. Okay, so it's also very good for skin. And blue tansy has cleansing, soothing, and hydrating properties. So all these essential oils can be incorporated together with your beauty routine. Like you can add it to your moisturizer, you can make it into a serum, or you can also use it to massage your face and do Gua Sha. Okay, so now I'll have Diana here. Diana's turn to share on the Face Gua Sha. She will share with you some benefits and what to do and what not to do. Maybe Diana, you want to give a brief introduction about yourself, because I think there are a few more people who just joined us and could have missed your earlier introduction.
Sure. Thank you, Claryn. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. I assume all of us are ladies here. All right. Diana, I run a beauty salon situated at Kitchener Complex, and that I'm mother of two boys as well. And I know Claryn through our fellow business mentoring coach, Michelle. That's the story altogether. So today, I'm just going to share with you guys the very basic fundamentals of Face Gua Sha, how you actually leave your skin, work up your facial muscles, and also give your skin an overall improved skin texture. Some of you might have done gua sha before the face, might have not, or probably you have learned gua sha as well from YouTube videos, and also probably from your TCMs and other holistic treatment that you have. But there are many school of thoughts on face gua sha, so there's not one school that's this is a correct stroke or not. It's really just how your body reacts to it and all. So probably in the next few slides that I'm going to share with you guys, I'll probably let you know what are the contraindications who are not suitable for it, and mainly the benefits. And then I'll end it off with a short demo of face gua sha using the gua sha tool that I have in my shop now. Okay. So probably you go through the first slide first. All right, face gua sha actually detox and leave your facial muscles. Like, I think when you go for facial, you're very used to after all the extraction, the double cleansing, and all the essential work is done, you have a facial massage. Mainly that's to help you absorb the nutrients of the mask that's about to come at the end of the finale of facial, and also to actually lift up, tone up your facial muscle, because as much as you exercise, tone up on the rest of the muscles of our body, our face muscle is not as much tone as due to lack of exercise. So what gua sha actually do is to really concentrate and detox. And because water retention is number one problem for a lot of women out there. So my customers who have come to me long enough, they actually like to actually do very simple gua sha steps at home to actually detox and also reduce the water retention in their face, especially if they sleep very late the night before and stuff like that. And another benefits for face gua sha is that your skin will look more hydrated, and you have smaller looking pores. It's like when you exercise and after that you feel that for a period of time after you stop exercising but your skin is still toned, it's because of all the work that you've done before. It's the same logic will apply for face gua sha as well. Over time, if you come regularly and continue to do face gua sha on a regular basis, you do realize that your pores look smaller looking. But of course, I cannot say that you will make you have invisible pores like what all the commercial ads that you see outside. And as I mentioned before, overall the improvement in the skin texture, if you continue to have very consistent face gua sha done, either professionally like for beauticians like me, or as well home-based for yourself as well. I have to point out that face gua sha, as much as the goodness of it, it is not suitable for everyone. It's not suitable for cancer patient, either they're on chemotherapy, radiation, or probably on some oral medication to actually control the cancer condition as well. Because somehow as when I was learning face gua sha, I was told about this, and then we had one or two models that were actually recovery. But when we try to do gua sha for them on their face, the face tend to fade up very fast, and that's one sign of showing that it's not suitable. And then we found out that they didn't declare that they were actually on some oral medication for that. So that's what I have to point out straight from the start. And it's also not suitable for customers who are on medication, probably because of blood thinning and stuff like that, and they have bruising issue very easily. Like probably they fall and have very bad bruises that can last for months before it actually clear up. Then face gua sha is not for you as well. As much as the benefits are good, but I don't think you want to live with a bruise on your face, especially since I'm talking about face gua sha today, on your face for I don't know how long it gets to settle. So please take note before you embark on face gua sha. These are a few things that I have to point out. Okay, and the next slides will be, okay, so if you are planning to do this at home, if you have learned gua sha before, I think it's no stranger to you. I can't see myself right now, but I hope you can see the two tools that I have here right now. The gua sha tool. All right, so this is how a gua sha tool, this is the kind that I'm actually using. There are many kinds off the market. They have the longish one with probably some with pointed knots and stuff like that, whichever you're comfortable with if you're doing it at home. But for me, this is the kind that I'm actually comfortable with and I actually perform it for my customers. These are the two materials that I usually work with, rose quartz and jade. There are many available in the market as well. I don't know whether most of you probably say that, oh, maybe mine is plastic and stuff like that. I really do not know, but when you come into me, you can actually see and feel that these are the two Gua Sha tool that I actually use, and these are the two kind of material that I actually are more comfortable with working for Face Gua Sha. All right, Claryn, I can't see my slides. Sorry.
Hang on, let me share screen.
Okay, thank you. All right, so yes, so before you start Gua Sha, you have to apply a layer of cream, lotion, or essential oil or gel, depending on your individual preference. For me, I would actually apply, depending on the customer's skin itself. If the customer has more mature aging skin, my preference actually apply moisturizing hydrating cream on them before I start Gua Shaing, because I feel that after Gua Sha, it gives the skin more, keep the skin a bit more supple, more hydrated. But if I will have a customer who's probably sensitive skin and probably not like eczema sensitive, but probably prone to weakness, and also probably after extraction, it takes a while for them to actually cool down, then I'll probably use gel because it's more light on the skin before I actually start Gua Sha as well. So one thing everybody asks me about Face Gua Sha is because don't we walk away with very red skin after facial, which is what we wouldn't want to. I just want to again re-emphasize that for the face itself, the pressure used is very, very mild. In fact, you shouldn't feel that the beautician is actually doing Gua Sha for you as well, because the strength used for the body and the face is definitely different. So that I can assure. But if there are redness coming, like what I mentioned before, it could be due to some medication that the customer is currently on that actually cause after Gua Sha to have that redness. So whenever I do Gua Sha for any of my customers or first timers, I definitely have to run the background check with you guys whether you're on this medication, how's your lifestyle like, and stuff like that. All right, so for Gua Sha to actually have true benefits other than during the process, the afterworks of it is important as well. Please remember to hydrate yourself after Gua Sha, because you really want to tox everything out. Go to the toilet as much as possible. And also after Gua Sha, from my side, I will actually hydrate the skin with a mask. So if you are doing this at home, if you have time after Gua Sha, I'll be wipe off the gel and stuff, hydrate it with a facial mask, or probably if you can, whatever other mask that you have as well. And next day when you wake up, you can see that your skin is really very bright, very hydrated. And if you apply makeup the day after, your makeup stay on better as well. And the next slide. All right, so if you guys are on my IG at Funlash, you probably see the latest post I have. This is one of my customer testimonial before and after. That the before, as you can see, the pores are slightly more enlarged, and that you have a bit of a saggy skin around here, which is normal. And then the other side is after, you can see a visibly more lifted chin line, and also less nasal fold as well around the nose area. So yeah, so normally for customer coming in on the first time, I will actually always do a side of it first, and I'll show it to them. And before even I show it to them, they probably really say that, oh, I can actually feel that my eye area is actually lifted up and all. So I think Gua Sha is, for me, is something that I really love a lot, because you can feel it and you can see it. So I think that's why for customers who have tried, they have always returned again to actually say, I need to do Face Gua Sha. All right, I think I've seen from Claryn in the chat that there will be, I'm going to give you a demo on my Face Gua Sha as well. So preparation for Face Gua Sha, on my side, of course, when you come in, I will cleanse your face first, you have makeup, sunblock and stuff like that. Next up, now I have nothing on, so probably if you're at home and you want to do it yourself, make sure your face is clean, meaning to say that you don't do it like midday when you're really like 1,001 errands and stuff like that, because you don't want to, I don't think the effects will be as good as starting off with a clean base as well. So for me now, I have no makeup on, so I'll just use some water to actually clean this part that I'm going to show you guys, this side of the Face Gua Sha that's going to be done. And when I'm doing it, if you have any question, do leave it in the chat, and I see if I see it, I'll answer it. If not, Claryn can pick it up and let me know. So today, okay, for each area that I go, you can go, the rule of thumb, I don't know about the other school of thoughts, but rule of thumb for each area, you won't go more than 30 times back and forth. And then the pressure shouldn't be hard. So I'm going to start now so you can see how I actually glide through and not really pull through, like what are the gua sha that normally you see on your body when you walk away with like redness and looseness. Yeah, this will not be the same for the face, okay? So I'm going to start from here and apply gel on myself because my personal preference is gel. If you have a personal preference, like you want cream base to be applied or you want lotion or essential oil, please feel free to let your beautician know if she does gua sha. So I think then you actually benefit from the full gua sha treatment. So I'm going to use this part of the gua sha too. Fix it, this pointy, point it over here. Up. You guys see it? So I'll put it up to the temple. This like very slowly. Each stroke should be done very slowly and complete stop. And not like, you know, in a rush or like stopping in between. It's really just going through and working through your facial muscles. So as you can see, for about 6 strokes now I've gone through. There's no weakness. You shouldn't have. Yeah. And I think from now you can actually see a bit of liftedness already. But let's complete this step. So initially, before I did this demo, I was talking to Claryn about it. I said I thought I'll do a short demo, but you'll be that probably you can do a longer one. So probably I'll cover up to this part of the face to maybe see the nasal forward as well. So when actually you are being gua sha, like your beautician, try not to talk during the period of time because that's when your body, your face is actually get the greatest benefit from gua sha. And best is like when you're massage and when you relax, you can feel that your body is actually at its best optimal level. Okay, this is one stroke. And you can see that there's still, and this is really difficult. Now, there are many drainage points in our face. So this is one of the drainage point in our face, which is the temple. Another one is behind the ear, another one down here, and down to our, this is what we always call the dustbin. So if you go to, I think if you do some machines at other salons, whenever they do some lifting machine, they actually always go behind the ear and down this area, they throw it down to the dustbin. Just sharing something more general knowledge. If you have any questions about this, please feel let us know. Does the matter of, okay, I just got something from Ava. Does the material of the gua sha matter in terms of effect? Personally, if you ask me, I think so, because I would not use rose quartz on my more matured skin customer. I feel that it doesn't give them as much benefits as those used by the jade because of their skin condition. Because they are most likely more dehydrated skin, and probably feel that jade and coupled with my customized gel, I see better results. But for younger skin, those below 35 or those who have slight congested pores, I will prefer rose quartz. Yeah, that's my personal preference.
How about those in the 30s?
In the 30s, yeah, if you, okay, in the 30s, we have quite a number of different issues. Some in their 30s probably with clear normal skin, those rose quartz is fine. Those who have probably more acne prone skin, rose quartz is fine. But those with like sensitive skin, very thin skin due to many rounds of lasers or childhood eczema, that I would have to assess whether rose quartz as well, but the frequency of each stroke will be lesser because I don't think the skin can take in as much. So other than the material, it's also the frequency of each stroke. It can go up to 30, it can be less.
There's a question asking by Lydia, can sensitive skin do gua sha?
Okay, sensitive skin, there are many types of sensitive skin. There's sensitized skin, sensitive skin. So like I mentioned earlier, if let's say your sensitive skin is due to lack of, some people have childhood asthma and they have been using steroids on and off. So that one, we can trial, we can actually give 5 strokes first, and then we see how the skin takes it. If so, we can increase the strokes. If it's not, it's showing up straight away, then no, we're not going to continue with that. I think the customer comfort level is very important. Yeah. But if you're just talking about sometimes you go under the sun, your skin turns red very easily, or wrong use of product and your pins flare up, I think that's common. You can still do gua sha. But if you are sensitive due to other more trigger, then that one we have to go and talk about it more. I hope I answered your question, Lydia. Hi.
Thank you. I do have a question. So are there specific points, like when we are doing it at home, are there specific points that we need to like gua, or like we have to touch the point? Because I know sometimes we do it, but we don't do to that point. Yeah.
So as I mentioned, your temple, behind the ear, here, and this area, the main dustbin. So you see, every stroke I always end at my temple, which is what here. I don't end in between. I'll make sure I glide on, stop here, throw.
So when we do our chin, we also go up to the temple.
Yes.
Okay, understand.
Always one collection point.
But when we do face, when do we gua until behind the ear? We don't, right?
We can too, if you want to.
When we do the neck, is it?
Yeah, all the way here. Like for example, now, if I'm doing the chin, right? I can go up, I stop here first, go down, stop here, come down. Okay. So when you go through a facial and you change in your robe, you can see even more drainage and lifting.
Okay, because actually the back here is the lymph node area also.
Ah, correct. You can see even more lifting effect.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm done on this side. You can see even my eyes is really slightly more lifted than on this side. Oh my god, I look very disappointed. Yeah, as you can see, it's really more lifted here as well. And my nasal fold. Yeah. So when you come for full facial, that means I'll be draining all the way up there, down and down for full face, for your neck. And for the eye is one of those main areas that people actually see very good result with, because we are always constantly on the mobile, on our laptops and on our iPad, and late night Korean drama doesn't help. But doing this helps a lot with dark circles, fine lines, and yeah. So now I'm done on this side. So when you are done, please remember to actually always clean off whatever, gently, whatever leftover, whether it's essential oil, serum, or your hydrating lotion. So in case people think that it's my gel that's causing the lifting and the detox, you see, even I'm cleaning off, the effects is still there. So there are other questions very commonly asked to me is that how often can the benefits of facial gua sha last? All right. It is not Botox. It is not medical devices that actually, leave your skin. So you probably last you max about 3 to 4 days. That is if you have very good habits after. That means after gua sha, drink a lot of water. And the very day itself, try to get enough sleep after your facial. The next day, you have very good result. Continue this for next 1-2 days. You can see your gua sha effect getting better. And if you continuously go for your regular facial and gua sha, you will see that probably now, after lifting, there's a big difference. For after 4 sessions, you feel that you don't need that much strokes, but then the effects are still the same. I think there's one more question coming in.
There's 2 actually. So
okay, sure.
Yeah, Dave asked, because I mentioned essential oils are good for skin. So when should we add the essential oil? Before, during, or after? Which I'm like, if I understand correctly, you mentioned we will apply whatever lotion or serum first, then we do the gua sha. Am I right?
Yes.
So to answer Dave is before doing the gua sha.
That's fine. Okay, I have a customer that actually bring in her own essential oil. So I will apply the essential oil before, and I actually do the gua sha, and I'm done. When she goes home, she wants to, so she feel that she can actually prolong the effect. But before she goes to bed, she again massage her face again with essential oil. She feel that after that, her face has even better effects than just massaging it every day with essential oil. So yeah, that's another tip that I think I can give away.
Okay, thanks so much. Irene also asked the question,
Okay.
how often should one do gua sha?
Okay, I have, okay, depending on your age, sadly to say, but I have a customer who's in her 60s. Initially, she came and she asked me the same question as well. So I say, very general, I would think 3 weeks to 4 weeks is good time to have gua sha because that's when you come in for a regular facial. But if you really want to see good result, I mean to say that other than a normal maintenance of facial, if you can come in every 2 weeks to just do gua sha and then continue your good habits like hydrating your face, drinking enough water, you will definitely see very good improvement in your overall skin texture. So what I'm saying that gua sha, although you can see it's lifted, you look younger, more V-shaped chin and all, most important, I think the best thing is that it really improves your overall skin texture. So people who used to use a lot of concealer and foundation, after they have been coming consistently for regular gua sha, they realize that they do not need that much, and just applying concealer and sunblock without foundation, their skin is still okay. That means it doesn't look like uneven skin tone, patchy, or they feel that, oh, it's dull. Yeah. So I think every for a start, every 2 weeks. But if let's say you maintain it already, every 3 to 4 weeks is fine.
Okay, understand. There's another type of gua sha, but it relates to Lydia's question. There's another type of roller kind of gua sha that's
Kind that goes like this. Okay. Personally, I do not encourage that because as you have seen my stroke earlier, it's just really up, stop, and then down. The roller, because it's like this motion, so as you go and you thought the other side is like dragging the skin down again. But I think the roller is not suitable, not so much suitable for the face, but more for the shoulder area because these are larger area. So it actually works like, because for face we actually all lifted up a point, but for the body and all it's all going downwards. So for the roller, I think it's better for the body, not for the face.
But because I also saw that when the seller sells those kind of roller, they also recommended it for face. But is it okay like when we roll, but we roll upwards? Does it help as well?
Personally, I don't like it. I think the smaller ones that we have without the roller one is better. I feel that it drags the skin down for the roller type.
Okay. So the one that has a pointed and then we can lift up.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are what I prefer.
Okay. Another question by Monita. She says she's late in joining, so she don't know whether it has been discussed. Whether it's been about the types of gua sha.
Oh, about the types of gua sha? Meaning?
Yeah, maybe monitor.
Elaborate.
Do you mean different shapes of the gua sha board? You mean
tools, is it?
The tools? Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay. I can repeat again. The different shapes of gua sha tool. We were talking about just a while ago on the roller type, and there's one 2 balls at the end, and then there's this type that I have here. This is what I'm more comfortable using with because it's easier to wet and it actually fits the contour of your face better. I don't encourage previously I was saying the roller type because I feel it drags the skin a bit more, and then it gives you more pressure to the skin, to the face as well. But those can be used on the neck, shoulder, even good. Material wise, I've also addressed it earlier as well. Personally, I'm very comfortable working with jade and rose quartz. I suit the base of customer I have, but for yourself, because I think a lot of online platforms like Shopee, Lazada, they have a lot, and it could be plastic, I'm not sure. But most importantly is when you are using it, if you feel that it is pulling your skin, no matter how gentle your pressure is, or after using it, you feel that your skin is reacting badly, it's not giving you soothing feeling, but instead it's like itchy or probably like discomfort, I think we don't use that. For myself, I will always recommend rose quartz, jade, And yeah, these are the two main ones that I actually work with. Other than that, I'm not too sure about other schools of thought. I mean, some of them actually use wood or something, but I understand those gua sha too, they are made of like wood or I don't know what the other one called. It's very good when you're doing scalp treatment. Yeah, it actually goes into your scalp and then you can go detox right in, because as you know, your scalp is also part of the skin as well. Those work really well when they actually do blood circulation of skin. Those right in. For the wood one. For the face, generally to be very safe, rose quartz and jade is comfortable and it's safe to work with for a start.
Okay. But I heard of people like putting the gua sha ball in the fridge to make it cold and then they do. Is it recommended?
Okay, you can put it in the fridge to cool, but do not use it immediately from the fridge when you take it out, because as our skin, you know, skin is our first form of defense to anything environmental issue. So it might be too cold, and then after you realize that, how come there's my veins seem more prominent after that? That's because it's too cold. That means the whatever material or things that touch your face is too cold. Even like when you're icing yourself, you also do not take it immediately ice it, let it cool for a while, and then slowly and then adapt it and let it cool, let your body get used to the temperature. But you can leave it in the fridge, that's fine. Without leaving in the fridge is also fine as well, which is why I like rose quartz and jade, because the real rose quartz and jade, even leaving out in the room temperature, it is still cooling to the touch. So whether you're using cream, whether you're using gel, and when you glide it on, it's very soothing.
Okay, thank you. I learned something new. Another question. So
Okay.
Dave asked, because guys' skins are thicker, right? Should the pressure when we do the gua sha be more for the guy, or is it the same?
Okay, for gua sha itself, no, I wouldn't use a stronger pressure. I would just use the same pressure. You will still see the same good effects, regardless with the very gentle pressure I had. I have a lot of testimonial on my IG and Facebook of my male customers. They slept throughout it, but when they woke up, they can feel that they're actually lighter. So the pressure itself, whether you are male or female, it should be the same. Yeah, we don't go harder because you think that because you're a guy, but skin is thicker. No, that is just myth. But yes.
Okay, thank you. No more questions here.
Wow. Okay.
I think you have answered really a lot of questions.
Thank you for asking me. That let me know that we are engaging in this, which is great.
Yeah. Okay, I think that we have one or two more slides.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So
yes.
yeah, Diana is extending a bonus for us. Okay, if you follow her on her Instagram at Banlash and you sign up within 24 hours, you'll be able to enjoy a 30%, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 30% off all her services and products, her in-house products. And then pay $100 for $150 worth of products and skill. Skill
Let
means,
me talk about that.
yeah, I'm not so sure about the skill.
Yeah. So, okay, so because now I think more of us already doing back to phase 2, we do not know what is the uncertainty looming against us. Then for the last circuit breaker, I actually extend something like that as well, because I think a lot of us, because we're home and then we want to keep our mental well-being well. So I decided, okay, so I'm going to give 30 minutes of individual facial face gua sha via Zoom. That means if you sign up within 24 hours, you just have to pay $100. You get 30 minutes of individual facial gua sha, because all of us have different facial bone structure. So I'll let you know which are the areas you can actually do more and less. And then I'll give you a personal rose quartz gua sha tool and our customized gel in 30 ml as well. All these are valued at about $150. But if you sign up within the next 24 hours and follow me, just have to pay $100, and then we can book a date to actually have a personalized Zoom session, learning face gua sha, and then after that you have a lifetime of skill to learn to do face gua sha for yourself and for your loved ones.
Okay, then the next would be my bonus. Okay, so if those who are keen to use essential oil as one of the natural products that you can use with your gua sha, you can actually book a free 20 minutes exploration call with me. I can then also understand your specific needs and make recommendations on the type of essential oils you can actually use. Like, would you want something more hydrating, or you want something to work on your fine lines and things like that? I can give a better recommendation. I also have this Itovi scan, which I offer to actually my existing members for free. But I would like to also extend to you that at $10. So this scanner actually uses the same technology like the Apple Watch, whereby it can actually make recommendations on the type of essential oils and also products that you can use to support your overall wellness journey. So I will be able to explain the report to you and let you know how your what your body is. You need more focus on certain areas or emotions and things like that. Okay, and also I am extending a 10% off retail price on Young Living products, or you can choose to purchase a premium starter kit or any other starter kit. So if you want to find out more information, you can actually DM me via Instagram, then I will share more with you. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
Very encouraging to see so many of you at a 3 p.m. slot. Initially, I was still quite worried, but it's very encouraging to see this. Thank you so much, and I hope I answer most of your questions. If not, always DM me. I'll be more than happy to talk more.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll end this webinar with your age doesn't define you, so you define your age. So how you take care of your skin, what products and what methods you want to use will then define how you look. Okay, I'll stop the sharing, and thank you everyone for attending.
Oh, hi, Jade. Okay, yeah. So thank you everyone for attending. Once again, thank you, Claryn, for inviting me on my first ever webinar. Thank you all for coming on board. I hope you all take away something on Face Gua Sha, and everybody stay safe. Let's continue to play our part and hope to bring this pandemic to an end and our life go back to normal, whether it's new normal, old normal. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, and we hope to see you again. Bye.
Bye.